One of the biggest things to happen this week in Donald Trump's ongoing hush money trial was the testimony, the first witness called by the prosecution, David Pecker, the unfortunately named former publisher of the National Enquirer. Now, Mr. Pecker testified about the fact that he would work with Michael Cohen and, of course, Steve Bannon for the catch and kill scheme, which was, we're going to find the negative stories about you, buy the exclusive rights to them, and never publish them. But here is what happened. Let me read you this. This is from The Independent. Mr. Pecker testified that he would tip off Mr. Trump's then personal attorney and fixer Cohen to potentially damaging stories about the then presidential candidate, particularly those involving women. The former American Media Inc. CEO joined Cohen and Mr. Trump during a now infamous meeting in August 2015 at Trump Tower in Manhattan, where he was asked, quote, "What can I do and what could my magazines do to help the campaign?" Mr. Pecker recalled on Tuesday. "I said what I would do is I would run or publish positive stories about Mr. Trump and publish negative stories about his opponents," he said. "I would also be the eyes and ears." That included sensational and gossip-driven coverage of Bill and Hillary Clinton admittedly embellished pieces attacking Mr. Trump's Republican rivals and headlines that boosted Mr. Trump's health. Stories attacking Mr. Trump's rivals came from Cohen, who would send information about Ted Cruz, Ben Carson, and Marco Rubio, quote, "And that was the basis for our story, and we would embellish it from there," Mr. Pecker says. But when it came to any tips about women selling stories about Mr. Trump, Mr. Pecker, quote, "would notify Michael Cohen and he would be able to have them killed in the magazine or not be published, or somebody would have to purchase them," he said. That's kind of what all of this is about, right? Pecker would find the stories. If not, Cohen would send them to him. Or when Pecker did find them, he would send them to Cohen, and they'd figure out how to handle things from there. Pecker did also confirm that he wrote multiple checks, specifically one to Karen McDougal for $30,000 to take her story about her affair with Trump and kill it. And in case you're wondering, that doesn't necessarily seem illegal, does it? Well, on the surface, no. But according to a sidebar conversation that actually took place in the courtroom this week, it is 100% illegal, and it's actually one of the primary charges against Donald Trump. This is from MSNBC legal analyst Lisa Rubin. The requests to Pecker are relevant to the primary underlying crime that Trump was trying to commit or conceal under New York election law 17-152. Bragg's office has not identified with any precision what the crime is that Trump allegedly intended to commit or conceal. Through this sidebar about an evidentiary objection, Steinglass, one of the lawyers, has now admitted that New York election law 17-152, which prohibits conspiracies to promote the election of a specific candidate through unlawful means, is, by the way, that primary predicate. So conspiracy to promote a candidate through unlawful means. The unlawful means, of course, would be to pay these people off and then disguise that payoff as a legitimate business expense. And promoting the candidate, well, obviously, you're promoting Donald Trump, you're promoting positive stories about him, negative stories about his opponents, and that's just the first witness. So yeah, I would say that Donald Trump has had a pretty horrible week in court, and this is only week one, and we're not even through with the week yet. So far, things are going very badly for Trump. The prosecution is doing a phenomenal job of making their case, and thank you to Mr. Pecker for finally being honest about all this, because Trump is not looking so good in front of that jury right now. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.